Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 4 of my look at StrangerVille. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we are at the lab where we left off. Dean is doing some looking through, searching for evidence. I had to have it in tab mode. Let me get out and we'll see. He got another encrypted USB device, and I think he has one more thing to search for in his queue. But what we could do with Al while we're here, we could have him open the sealed door while we're at it. So we're going to use the key card because he got his key card in the last part because he had already gathered the 15 pieces of evidence and compiled the StrangerVille secret dossier last time. So, oh, we're on the wrong side. I always forget that it's over here because when you come in from the back, and then you got to come around and go in this way. So here he is. Oh, there's some spores. And he's completed that part of the aspiration. So let's follow him. Or try. We're behind him, but luckily it's not. The stairs isn't stopping us seeing him. So here he is. He is in here, and we need to collect some more spore clusters, which obviously there is a lot in here. And the first time I came through, I had my sim come to try and look in here, and he got possessed. But this over here is where you can come and construct an infection profile data, but we first need to get 15 spore clusters. And it says here we need to question military personnel at the local bar to get an infection scanner. It can be used to find spore clusters. That's the one that I think you need to have. That'll take a little bit more time to get. I was getting confused with the key card. But we're going to go head over now that Dean should have gathered 15 pieces of evidence, which he has indeed done. And these look like they're bigger now that we've gone through. Do you see? They were just small little orbs, and now they've gotten bigger. So we can come over here and you can nurture it. And why don't we have Al do the same over here? He still hasn't taken his picture, which would have counted as a piece of evidence, but we don't need that anymore. So we'll nurture it too. So let's watch. Has he? Oh, there. We kind of missed it. So once you've nurtured it, you can harvest the bizarre fruit. There we go. And now it's back to how it was, and we can taunt it. I think I have done that once. Maybe we'll try that, but not right now. So he's taken his picture, which he didn't really need to do. There he is. Kind of looks a little bit like the old evolve motion that happened that you don't need to do anymore because it just evolves automatically. And there's the fruit up at the top, right there. And it says, this bizarre plant has an odd glow about it, as if it's being controlled by some other. It's the same message that we already had, so that's not actually a new message. I'll just get a screenshot. And let's see. I may have got that perfect timing. We shall see. So we got got everything here. So I think we need to head back to the local bar and see whether or not we can get a scanner over there. So I'll be back when we get there. And once we go to the bar, we're also going to go walk over to Irwin's location because it is open. So we can go check that out too. So I'll be back when I get there. And now that we have left the lab after opening it, we have the bloom begins. Leaving the secret lab, you can't help but notice the sky has shifted to an eerie color. Something has changed in StrangerVille, and not for the better. Opening that lab door must have released some kind of toxin into the air. You will need to find a way to protect yourself from the toxic spores in the secret lab. Try talking to people around town to see if they know of anything that might help. So here we are, and you can see there's this purple spore and another purple spore in the air. So we are here. Let me put this in cutaway, and we are going to go inside and actually, before we do that, Dean, why don't we take a look for here's your 15 pieces of evidence, so we can open it or compile. Let's see what happens when you open it. Oh, it made us only have, I don't know. Let's see whether we can still. No, we can't. I opened it, and what did we get? I don't know what we got, but it made us get rid of a piece of evidence. Hal, you have a piece. We're going to give that to Dean. There we go. Don't open. Compile secret dossier. So he has successfully compiled that. And now that he has that, we're going to go check the curio shop owner's secret inventory and see what happens there, which it is right here. And we're going to go there first because it is open. He does have quite long hours, so it's not that big of a deal. So we are seeing secret inventory. So we can't do it yet. So we're going to do StrangerVille investigation. We're going to request a key card. Let's come on over, Dean. It's a ghost night. The afterlife can be tough. Come tell the local bartender all about it and enjoy some discounted libations. Let's see whether there's any ghosts. I didn't notice any aliens around when it was alien night, so I'm not really sure. So let's see. We're going to get the key card. Oh, I think I have a key card in my secret inventory. I will only sell this to you if you can prove you are committed to the StrangerVille investigation. Maybe if you have a secret dossier. So let's come here and see. We can request the key card now. No, we already could. We already did that. Sorry. More choices. Secret inventory. So we can buy the key card. So this is another option. You can buy it and give a dossier. But I think we got it for free from the military. We'll buy it. It's not like they don't have money. It's not like they don't have money, so that's one way you can get it from them, but I don't think we had any problems getting it from the military. So he now has it, and he could go out and open the sealed door in the secret lab himself. So Al, now that you're over here, we need to come and start a club gathering, and then we are going to come hit play. Finally. Oh, I'm on the wrong sim. We are going to do a cheerful introduction. There we go. He is a military personnel is all it says, but he seems like he might be. So we've done that. Oh, he's a goofball, hates children, and loves the outdoors. So we can question about the spores in the lab. And StrangerVille, that's all we can do. Friendly. Well, maybe we have to wait. Oh, here we go. We had to get this done. I just got this new infection scanner. It's really cool. That is classified information, but if you can convince me, maybe I can give you one. So we can bribe him for a scanner, which is 750 simoleons, but let's see. We can convince to give an infection scanner. So we can't pull rank because we're not in the military and we're not level 5. We can impress for infection scanner. If he was a young adult, you can seduce for it too, but because he is a teen, he doesn't have that option. So we're going to try and impress for infection scanner because he has maxed his fitness skill, and I think if you're level 5, my sim was level 5, and I think he had some luck with impressing. But when he was lower, he failed. He did not impress him. Oh, we do have a ghost. There's at least one ghost. Let's see him in action. And hopefully, I would hope that he would be successful because, like I said, he has maxed his skill. Let's go a little bit faster. I'm not really watching him. Doesn't look like he's very fit. Not as fit as Al is. Are we going to have luck? Wow, that was an impressive display of strength. Look, I really should not be doing this. But I think you should have this infection scanner. You can use this to reveal spore clusters that are otherwise invisible to the naked eye. So we have the scanner, which is what we need to collect the 15 spore clusters, which you can just do anywhere. Like you have the option of scanning here, but I have had much more luck at the lab itself. So we're going to head back to the lab to do some scanning there, because you have like 3 uses and then it needs to have a rest period. There is a mod that either has extended how much you can use it. I haven't used the mod because I find it's not necessary, because if you go to the lab, you get enough in the 3 scans. Usually you get 5 per scan, so that I don't really find that it's, you know, necessary to do that. So he can't really do anything else. He needs to go open this, Dean needs to go open the sealed door at the secret lab, but Al could come over here, and StrangerVille, we can question about the spores in the lab. We may as well just do this while we're here. And then he may as well rally the troops, because I see that he's getting a little bit hungry. You don't need to be on your phone. That's not a good thing. But you could talk to Erwin. You could talk about StrangerVille while we're waiting for Al to get over here. And you don't really need to buy any curio items. You could haggle, and if you're successful, then you would get a discount on things. So he doesn't look like he's questioning about the spores, and he doesn't look like he's talking to Erwin. It looks like he's more talking to Dean. But maybe now. I have a couple of hazmat suits in my secret inventory. I doubt they will do much good without a spore filter, but I would be willing to sell it to you if you're still interested. Okay, so now we need to go under secret inventory. So buy hazmat suit. So it's 1,000. So this is pricey, I have to say. So enjoy your brand new incomplete hazmat suit. I told you it was missing a crucial component. You might want to question scientists about spores. They might be able to provide some kind of spore filter. Now, of course, Dean does not have this option yet. If we look at the secret inventory, he doesn't have an option for either, because he's already, you can only have 1 key card per person. So that's not an option. And then this one is obviously the hazmat suit that he hasn't gotten to that stage yet. So now that we have checked, let's check their needs. We may as well do one more rallying of the troops to get their hunger fully maxed. And then we're going to head back over to the lab so that he can use his key card and get the rest of the part working for him, so that he can get all the things. And Al can hopefully collect all the spores he needs to get. So let's head back over there. So we're a little bit of back and forth this time between the lab and the bar. So we are back, and Dean needs to come and use his key card. And Al can use his scanner to scan. Unless there's 2, 3, there we go, 5 of them. So we're going to put those all in his inventory. You can actually manage with just one scanner between 2 sims, but it just takes longer because of the cooldown period. And since they have lots of money, it doesn't really matter that it costs. Well, it didn't cost him anything because he didn't bribe. He was able to impress. I don't know that Dean is going to be able to impress the same way, because his fitness isn't as high. But we'll try with him and see. I know I had luck with level 5, but I think if I remember correctly, Dean is level 4. Let me see. Yep, he's only level 4. So he's gone down. Let's have him go here and see what happens. There we go. Poor Dean. Luckily it will pass. Oh, maybe he'll be okay. Maybe I didn't make him go as... Oh, no, he's not. Poor guy. I know when this happened to my sim the first time, I was like, oh my goodness, what did I do to my sim? Poor guy. Let's see. He's saying he's fine. And now he is possessed. But for 28 minutes, so it's not very long. But it does help max all of your needs here. So it says these spores are too toxic to pass without protection. Question about spores around town to see if there's some way to protect yourself. So we have a new notebook entry added. So there is our Dean possessed. He looks pretty crazy, I have to say. Let's get a picture. Okay, so let's go back to Al. We'll just leave him. We can't really do anything with him right now because they don't do anything. They don't respond to anything you say when they're possessed. We'll let him do some scanning. But yeah, because it's like showing him as being asleep. So I can say go here. Will he actually go there? Oh, yeah, he's going there. But I don't know, there's a lot of interactions you can do. We can plant a bizarre plant. Interesting. Probably should do that at home, but I think it's going to fade really soon, so he's not going to actually be able to do... I don't know that he'll even get to do it by the time he gets there, because he's still showing, and now he's walking normally. Will he be able to plant it because we started it before? Nope, it canceled it. It's gone. That option is gone. So now here we have 5 more spores. So yeah, so if you're doing this and you're trying to collect spores, the place to go collect them quickly is over here at the lab because you get 5 per scan. But if you see now, we can't scan anymore because the battery power is low, and so we need to allow time for this unit to recharge. So, but he has the 15 that he needs, and he can already, while we're here, though he needs to have a shower. We don't want to go in that room because he'll get, well, one thing about going there is it'll max his things. And is Dean still maxed? Yeah, they're still maxed. So that's an advantage, actually. If you're here and you have a key card and you want your Sims to essentially get all of their needs maxed, go let them get possessed for like the 30 minutes that it takes, and then all of their needs are maxed. So that's actually kind of useful. So Al can come here and construct infection profile data because that requires, I think, let's see, he probably can't. Yes, it does. It says it just needs the 15. So he can come over here and construct that. But maybe we won't bother with that. The reason I'm saying that is because we need to get Dean to get a scanner, and while Dean is scanning and collecting, then Al can be constructing the infection profile. So that might be a better use of our time versus having Dean just standing around doing nothing because he doesn't have a scanner yet. And of course the scanner still needs some time to recharge, so it would be good to have a second scanner. So we're going to go back to the bar and see whether or not Dean has any more luck or has equal luck with getting a scanner by trying to impress. And if he doesn't, we'll just bribe and get one that way and just pay for it. So we're going back to the bar. Still ghost night. So we're back here. Now, Dean, let's see whether you can do a cheerful introduction once we have started our club gathering, or a friendly introduction, because you can't actually do a cheerful introduction. Your charisma is not high enough. I haven't played with you as much, so you don't have quite the skills that Al does. And once we've done that, we are going to question about the spores in the lab. And we will see, once we've done that, and we get our answer. Any luck? Let's see. So we're going to try and impress for infection scanner and see if he has any, if he has equal luck as Al did. I'm not sure that he will, but it would be good to know, good to find out. He is level 4. I don't remember when I had my sim do this and he failed. I think he was like level 1 or level 2. He was pretty low with the fitness skill when he failed. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We still have some people, some bug people walking around town. Let's go faster. There we go. Oh. Oh. You've got to be joking. You think that's impressive? You are going to have to get stronger if you want to impress me. So level 4 doesn't seem to work. So we could bribe for this scanner, because I don't think I really care about getting him up to level 5, because, you know, they have enough money. So I actually find this quest kind of an expensive quest to do. This is not an easy rags to riches type thing, because there's nothing really in this world that's going to make you a lot of money. There's nothing in this particular neighborhood with fishing, and the only plants are the bizarre plants. There's no collectibles that I've ever noticed. So let me know if you've discovered some ways in this particular world to make money. I mean, obviously. So here we go. So we got it. We were able to pay and get it that way. And then, of course, the hazmat suit itself cost 1,000 simoleons. And the key card was 250 if you bought it from here. So we are going to go secret inventory. No, let's StrangerVille. We're going to question about the spores in the lab. While we're over here, before he closes, what time does this close at? Well, it's not telling me yet, so I think it only tells you when they're actually closed. So hopefully he'll still be open. So we have a couple of hazmat suits, same message we got before. So we're going to go into secret inventory and buy the hazmat suit. So you just have to question and then you get that option open. But you also have to have already got to that stage. So we got the incomplete hazmat suit again, and we have the scanner. But I think we're going to have to leave this part here. So in the next part, we are going to have Dean do his collecting of his spores, and we're going to have Al do that infection profile on the machine over at the lab, which I have noticed in the past that was a machine you could buy in build mode, but with StrangerVille, I don't see it anymore in build mode. I have not tried to look for hidden objects yet because I heard there was spoilers in there, so I haven't yet tried that cheat. So it may be there when you do that, but you didn't need to do that. It was just there before StrangerVille because you can use it for practicing analysis or something like that, because I know they have it in the science lab, and they also with Get to Work they have it in the science lab, and they also have it at both the hospital and the detective career. You use them there too for, you know, doing stuff to do with those careers. But that is going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.